welcome to Seen Through Glass, and welcome to another episode of Driveway Goals, my nod to one of my favourite TV shows when growing up, MTV Cribs. But instead of checking out people's houses, I'm checking out their driveways. And today, I'm in the south of England to meet up with Damian, who after a very successful career in publishing, started to buy a whole load of his dream cars. He's now started a YouTube channel called The Car Guys, and as you're about to see, the lineup of cars on his driveway is pretty insane. Hi guys, I'm Damian from thecarguys.tv and welcome to my driveway. This is my Ferrari 355 Spider. It's the first supercar that I ever purchased and I've still got it. I'll never ever sell this car. It's very special to me. I've driven it down to the factory, done 30,000 miles in it. Absolutely epic car. Getting on a bit now, but still touches you in the right places. This is my 458 Speciale Aperta. You had to be invited by Ferrari to own one of these. Unfortunately, I was massively grateful. I spec'd it. I actually picked it up from the factory in Italy, drove it back. This is a really incredibly special car for me, and obviously noise-wise, performance out of this world. Love it. Ferrari F40. For many people, this is a dream car, and it is for me as well. It's a childhood dream to own one of these cars. I went out to buy a 288 GTO and an F40 on the same day. This is what I came back with, and I've loved it ever since. It's a lot easier to drive than you think, but what an iconic shape. Has to be in everyone's collection really, and everyone loves it. Talking about love, this is an F12 TDF. Absolutely awesome front engine Ferrari, incredible car. The power that this thing has, very special, draws a lot of attention. Limited edition Ferrari, you just can't get better than that. And then here we are, this is my Gallardo Valentino Balboni, 250 in the world, but what makes this very special is it's a right-hand drive manual car, which there's very few in the world. I think less than 10, some people say 3. I just came across it in a London showroom. I just thought it looked incredible with the white stripe going through over the car, through the actual interior. It just looks so badass. It's just such a pretty car. The fact that it's limited edition as well, unbelievable. Again, never gonna sell this car. Inside the garage, a few more of my collection. 360 Challenge Stradale. What can you say? One of your favorites, Sam, obviously, if not the greatest car ever. This is stupendous. A race car for the road. Just come back from Scotland doing a 2,000 mile round trip on this one. Just performed fantastic. What a killer car, unbelievable. I'm not a McLaren man, but I just got seduced by the 675 LT. It's like a stealth fighter for the road. Incredible track weapon, really accomplished, probably the best that McLaren has made. This is really the only McLaren in the collection, and it's probably going to be the only McLaren in the collection going forward. I just love this car. Eclectic choice for some. This is a light car company rocket. There's only 46 of these in the world. It's created by Gordon Murray, F1 designer, and Chris Craft. It's almost like a super bike, but on 4 wheels. A very special collector's car, and you never see them come up for sale. So as soon as this came up, I just had to have it. Classic 80s 911, 3.2 Carrera. This one's only done 18,000 miles, so it's an incredibly special car. Really great to drive. You've got to have an 80s 911. It's also coinciding with the fact I'm going through a bit of a Porsche phase at the moment, so this is the start of the Porsche side of the garage. And then look at this. This is my baby. I've been looking for one of these cars since the year 2000. I've got a silver with black roof. It's a manual car. It's a Series 1 first generation Honda NSX. Perfected by Ayrton Senna. Sublime handling. It's just such a relaxed, lovely car to drive. Real special one, that. So one of the problems I've got is that I'm very quick to buy cars, but I'm terrible at selling them. That means that the collection grows and grows, which means you need more garages. So this is the Overflow garage from the one that we've just been in. What we've got here is a Huracan Performante, the current hot car from Lamborghini. Loads of people love it. I love it. I've always wanted a Lamborghini in this green, which is like a proper full-on eye-bursting green. Everything about this car is utterly amazing. If I'm being honest, I haven't fully gelled with it yet, but we'll see how it gets on. 458 Italia, the standard car. What's special about this is it's got beautiful triple layer Bianco Fuji paint, which I absolutely love, with a contrasting roof to make it look even lower. Why I really love this car is because buying this one brand new got me invited then to buy the Speciale Aperta. So I'll always be grateful to this car for allowing that to happen. Last one in the garage is my Rolls-Royce Phantom Coupe. It's a bit opulent, it's a bit big, but I love it. As soon as I saw the shape, I just wanted to have it. It's a limited edition. Rolls-Royce will never make another Phantom Coupe because now they've got the Wraith. So this car is very, very limited edition. It's a special car, and obviously inside lavishly appointed, beautiful. If you've got a garage full of supercars, what do you have next? I think it's got to be a Rolls-Royce.
There is a chance you have my dream garage. Do you know that? Like actually dream garage.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, and this, the Speciale Aperta, is one of my top 5 all-time cars, and I've never been in one.
Wow.
What a perfect day.
And you're in for a treat.
To say, Damian, that you are a Ferrari guy.
I think so. I think
yes.
They've got their hooks into me without a doubt, yeah.
You therefore are my hero. Let's go back to the beginning, because you mentioned that the 355 Spider was your first supercar, and therefore I guess your first Ferrari.
Yes.
And you still have it to this day. That is that's what I want to do with my 360.
Exactly, and you definitely should. That's the thing. Your first one is always special, and nothing can take you away from that. So I urge you, if you can, to keep that forever.
I want to be able to do what you did, walk around your collection and say, this is my first supercar and I've still got it to this day. Now, of course, with any supercar, but also with Ferraris, most of our time is spent in petrol stations. So before we really get cracking, we do have to fill this beast up. So what do you tend to find you drive the most? Because you've got such a huge range of cars. If you're headed to a car show, what do you tend to lean towards?
Well, I think it depends. Like, if it's a car show that I've not been to for a while, then I'll go for a big wow type car. So
Here he is, Damian's arrived!
Because you know, when you've got cars like this, you want to be a little bit of the centre of attention, even though you pretend like you don't.
That's so nice you admit that. That's so nice you admit that. Yeah. This is everything I hoped it was going to be. Like everything. This is still one of my top 5 cars. If you gave me $1 billion, this would be one of the first cars I go and buy. Do you ever play that game? 5 cars you would have in your go. Oh,
of course. I play that game every minute of the game.
You've played it. You've already won about 7 times.
I'm never not playing that game.
For us paupers, we still have to dream. And this would be one of the cars in mine.
But there was a point where I was the dreamer, and then gradually, you know, you get to a position where you can start to make it real life. It's a matter of time. That's all it is. It's just different times.
So are there still some cars out there that you?
Of course.
Really?
I've got cars orbiting me all the time.
Go on. Give me one. Give me an idea.
Well, I mean, I'm obviously lusting after the GT2 RS 911.
Hello.
I'm very excited about that. I've got a 911T coming tomorrow.
Oh, do you?
Oh, yeah.
No way, that's interesting.
Give it a go, yeah. I thought that would be quite cool. Very lightweight, very focused, interesting car, that one.
So you did mention when we were back at the driveway that you like to buy cars, but you're not very good at selling them.
Yeah.
So what was the last thing that you sold?
I'm not sure I've sold anything. I mean, probably the last car I sold would have been. Oh, actually, no, I did have. I had a Bentley that I bought at auction by mistake.
By mistake?
Yeah.
How do you buy a car by mistake, Damian?
You know that bit where you accidentally put your hand up at the
No,
right moment?
I don't know that bit. Tell me what it's like. No, I've never.
It's a very scary thing. So I kind of put my hand up, thinking that there would be loads more bids, and I ended up with this Bentley Continental R. And I drove it for a little bit. It was quite fun. We did a great video on our channel, but that needed to go because it was just a bit old.
Because you bought it by accident.
Yeah. So that was the last one. But before that, I mean, it was the cars that I bought normally, like, you know, where you buy a car, then you drive it, and then you sell it to buy another one. That was when I sold them, and since probably 2013, I've not really sold anything.
Is there anything? Is this because you sold something and you regret it, so now you struggle to let things go, or this is just you get to?
Partly, but I think I get attached to things, and then I just can't bear to see them go. Interestingly, the Challenge Stradale.
Yes.
I went through a period where I was going to sell it.
How dare you?
I know.
How dare you?
I know. And I put it on the market. I told the garage, okay, so I'm going to sell it. So they said they were going to give me a really good price for it. And I thought, wow, let's go for that. So I put it on the market, and it was one of those things where you have a 3-month sort of window. If they don't sell it, it comes back to you.
Okay.
And the minute I signed the paper, I spent 3 months praying that no one would buy it. And thank God they didn't.
And it's quite a unique one in silver. Were you looking for a silver one, or did you happen to just come across it and think?
Yeah, I was not looking for a Challenge Stradale at all.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't really that fussed on
What
it.
were you doing?
Yeah, I just came across it. Jason and I were with the Ferrari dealership, and we saw this thing, and it looked so different than the normal red ones that you always see.
Sure.
And I just thought, wow, and that was it. Gone, sold.
To clarify for anyone, in case we haven't mentioned it already in this video, Jason is Damian's on-screen partner
in crime
for the carguys.tv on the YouTube channel. Yeah, because I can't remember if we've already talked about that. If we haven't, it would have been a bit weird. Everyone would be like, who's this Jason guy? But yeah, well, it's super. Oh, we're about to do something. Oh, yeah, we are. One of the greatest days of my life. Thank you so much.
You've seen the carguys.tv car collection and driveway, Sam. Hope you enjoyed it. Now get off my land. Release the hounds!